terror, we believe we win.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're coming in from. Hope everybody is ready for today's overview and leadership training call. Ready to learn and ready to earn. A little bit about myself, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Robert Fitzgerald. I've been a part of the Miracle ecosystem now since almost from the very beginning. But without further ado, let me bring up the presenter for today. Not only is he one of the top leaders and top earners in the company, he's been in the industry for decades. He's spearheaded teams of tens of thousands of people with multiple companies. He's been in and out of corporate, helped design comp plans, including the one you're going to look at today. He's a retired New York City firefighter. And above all that, he's my friend and sponsor. Ed, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert. And welcome, everybody. I saw a bunch of familiar names. I went to the participants. We're right around 100 people right now. So I want to thank you all for coming. Again, if you are here for the first time, this really is for you. So we're going to do a presentation. Then we'll take a quick break before we do a training. And Robert, I'm just feeling really special at this point in time. I think that we got a special video that we're going to look at during the training session. And then what we'll do is something a little bit different that we haven't done. What we've done with these Tuesday and Thursdays, and I'm going to go on Eastern time, is at generally at 2:30. Today we went down to 2:20 because of the content was a 38-minute video. So, but we usually do a 30-minute pregame where it could be education, entertainment, it could be motivation, anything that really I just feel is something that we could share that is real good content. Again, that Legend of Satoshi Nakamoto documentary there, we're going to put that in the Miracle Mastermind groups that's available for everybody. But here's the thing, Robert, that you and I discussed a little about today. What we're going to do is when the training is complete, we'll stop the recording, but we'll do a little meeting after the meeting. And we'll play with it today to see how it goes. The maximum it'll go is an additional half hour. But it's been my experience in business that sometimes it's the meeting before the meeting and then the meeting after the meeting where those aha moments come in, where you develop the relationships, where you bond, where all of a sudden it's just relaxed and not structured and presented. So we're going to test that out today. The meeting after the meeting, we just completed the pregame, which is the meeting before the meeting, and after the training today, we'll do that. So let's jump right in. Let me pull up the slides. We'll go share. Okay, there we go. I think. Let's see, where is it? There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's go. So to get us started, we're just going to play a little disclaimer video that just kind of shares with everybody that what you're going to see, there are no guarantees, and we just want to play this income disclosure up front.
The information provided does not constitute financial advice, investment recommendations, or an endorsement of any investment strategy. Investment involves risk, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Always conduct thorough research and seek the advice of a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. Any reliance on the information provided is at your own risk. We do not guarantee the accuracy or completeness of the information and disclaim any liability for any direct or consequential loss arising from any use of this content. Remember that all investments carry risk, and you should be aware of your risk tolerance and financial situation before making investment decisions. This presentation includes general information only and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. The following content is protected under copyright law. Please respect these terms to ensure compliance.
All right. So first thing I want to do, guys, is take a look at a 1-minute video that kind of discusses what we're going to get into here today. It's a video that when I first looked at it, I go, wow, that's a great 1-minute sizzle. And this is the type of thing that I will, depending on who the individual is, I will tailor make. I might chunk just 1 minute. I might be talking to somebody, say, hey, I got a little 1 minute video. If you like what you see, and I think that you will take the next step, and if it's not for you, that's okay too. Fair enough. And they agree to watch his 1 minute sizzle, because I believe this 1 minute sizzle is an interest video that I think can really catch people's eye. And so I'm going to combine a little bit of presentation and training here. Generally speaking, in our business model, we have something that's very unique, very special. And it's not really there for everybody if they're not open to it. So there are three things that really make somebody what I call a qualified prospect. And that is, number one, they're open to the idea of making more money. Number two, they have goals, dreams, and desires to do more, to be more, to have more than they have so far in their lives. And number three, they're willing to spend money to make money. And so let's watch this video. And if you're a qualified prospect looking at this for the first time, before this day's out, get back to the person who invited you here and tell them, yeah, I'm a qualified prospect, and tell them how qualified you are. What interested you the most? Was it the ability to earn money on something you buy one time and get a passive residual that comes in every day that has the potential to create a significant stream of income for you? Or are you the type of person that is looking to possibly make a career change or add something, create a side job, a side business? Or are you the type of person that wants to do both, right? You want to have both the opportunity to earn on something you buy one time, and you also want to see how you can make money with it. So this little video should catch your interest if you're of that caliber. So let's take a quick look at it, and then we'll move on from there.
You've probably heard the saying, if only I were early. Early to Bitcoin, early to Amazon, early to Tesla. Well, here it is again. But this time, it's not about hype. It's about owning the rails of a new financial system. Introducing CPU nodes, digital assets that earn daily from real crypto transactions happening worldwide. Every time someone pays with crypto, in-store or online, a small fee powers the network. And if you own a node, you get paid. These nodes are already paying every single day in a digital currency undervalued today, but set to explode in the months ahead. We've secured contracts with 4 global terminal providers, giving us access to over 100 million active merchants. And we're also integrated with major online retailers, processing billions each month. When even a small percentage of that volume transacts in crypto, node rewards skyrocket. The system is active. Payouts have begun. We're funding our aggressive expansion, not with Wall Street, but with everyday people like you. Together, we're decentralizing wealth by owning the new infrastructure of money. Timing is everything. Own a node now and earn every day for life.
Okay, so as you saw there, Bellator came up. Bellator is the marketing arm for Miracle. Miracle Pay is a system that is being integrated into different point of sale terminals by those 4 major providers that are out there. And they include Pax and Verifone, Ingenico, and NCR. In addition to that, we're finalizing the integration with Shopify. These are all companies that recognize the fact that we are going digital. The world is changing. We're going through the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. Now, a lot of people are still asleep. They're not awakened yet. And unfortunately, some people are going to wake up too late. They're going to go, oh man, I wish I would have known back then. I wish I was paying attention. I should have listened. All those kind of if I would have, should have, could have stories. But you're here right now. If that's you, put that aside, evaluate what you have in front of you, and if it makes sense, great. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. But the company Miracle that we're talking about, Miracle Cash and More, has secured contracts with over 100, with access to over 100 million merchants, and we believe that we could become significant. Now we're in the process right now where filings have already been done to be on the NASDAQ, on what's called the OTC, the lower board, and eventually going up to the upper board after that. And the people behind it, we're going to take a look at Wall Street Capital and who they are. But if you want to make a move on this, What you're looking at today may not be here tomorrow, because as soon as we are live, we got our symbol and we're live on the NASDAQ, everything's going to change. We're going to restructure a bit. And a lot of these prices that you're going to see are not going to be here. For instance, this one right here, the Miracle Pay CPU node is $1,200, but this promotion gives you one for free. It's a BOGO. Buy one, get one free. $1,200, you're going to get two of these nodes. There's only 210,000 of these nodes, and they share in the transactional profit. They share 30% of the transactional profit. And when you think about 100 million merchants worldwide, we're operating in over 100 countries with this technology. And this is where somebody says, you know what, I'd like to pay using crypto. And you're going to see it all over the place. It's going to be, we accept crypto. As a matter of fact, there's going to be merchants over time because of the devaluation of the US dollar. And a lot of people are not familiar with this, but just in the last 2 years, the value of the dollar has dropped by 10% a year. So it's like what you had 2 years ago could buy you, say you had $100 2 years ago, and it could buy you $100 worth of groceries. Today it would only buy you $80 worth of groceries. And so we're on a slippery slope where the value is being depreciated, and a lot of people see the digital cryptocurrency methodology that you're going to take a good look at right now as the future. And we think that we could be a unicorn, and we think that we could be one of the major success stories that come out of it. So we have an incredible ecosystem that includes the banking core, which was developed by our company founder, Hakan Torahan. We're going to take a look at him momentarily. And all of the things that you see that are inside of this, including our super utility token, which just a couple of days ago was at 0.7 of a penny. It dropped a little bit in the last couple of days, but it fluctuates like everything else. But it's a super token that is at less than a penny. I believe that there will be people that look back and go, I looked at that when it was less than a penny, and now it's $1, and now it's $10, and now it's $100, And if that's the case, don't you want to pay attention right now? If that's the case, I'm just saying there is no guarantees here, but if that's the case, I believe we can definitely go to a penny and 10 cents and $100 and $1 and well beyond. So let's take a look at what that means. Our first node that we released was called the Phoenix node. Now, I'm going to talk about this because there are a few available, but I want you to know that these nodes can and have appreciated in value. It's like buying a business that increases in value. It's like buying a vending machine for $100 that you could turn around and sell it for $500 down the road. Well, this was the first node we came out with. It's called the Phoenix Code node. There's only 20,000 of them. And the people who own these, and I own some and Robert owns some, share in 20% of the transactional profit of everything that happens on the Miracle Network. And when we first bought these, we accessed these for $1,100. And I did buy some for $1,100. And now they're 5,000 each. So that's a nice appreciation in just a couple of years' time. Now, there's no promises, there's no guarantees. All I'm saying is as this gets better, as the network grows, as more people join and more people participate and more people use the technology, I believe that these will continue to grow in size and scope. And it's based on us going to market with a company now getting ready to have its own symbol on the NASDAQ for Bellator. Bellator is the holding company that is architecting the future of digital finance and real world utility. And here are the main people behind Bellator. Upper left-hand corner is Hakan Torahan. Hakan started Miracle Cash and More back in 2017. He comes with a banking background. He's also created products. He's very much an entrepreneur. And I was fortunate enough to hear about him and get to meet him back in 2022, back in July. And I made a decision that day that we're in. I'm running with this. I think this could be the future. Now, about 7 months ago, the guy in the upper right-hand corner, that's Douglas Anderson. And Douglas is the founder and CEO of Wall Street Capital. He's also the CEO of a project that's happening in Europe, in Romania, called the Bucharest Airport. It's going to be the first ever airport that will be tokenized and put on a blockchain, and it'll be on our blockchain. And so Douglas is the chairman of Mediterra. And when we first heard from him, he talked about a few of these guys that are here that I'm going to touch on. The first guy he mentioned was in the lower left-hand corner. That's John Bear. John Bear created Cellular One that he sold off to AT&T. He also created the framework that and sold it to Google that Google operates on today. And he also was involved with the framework for streaming video that Netflix runs on today. So he's a technologist, but he's one of the partners and advisors of Mediterra. Right next to him is Stephen Norris. Now, Stephen has an incredible background for decades. He is the gentleman that created what is known today as the Carlyle Group. And the Carlyle Group got started, like I said, decades ago, and it's private equity. Prior to that, Stephen was the chief counsel for the Marriott Corporation, served for 10 years as the CEO of the Marriott Corporation before he partnered with David Rubenstein. They're both co-founders of the Carlyle Group. And the Carlyle Group has hundreds of billions of dollars under management. And he just has an incredible, amount of contact capital that is the world's top investors. And he took a look at what we have here. He's a part of it. Right next to him is Stephen Moore. Stephen Moore was a presidential economic advisor to President Trump in his first term. Trump wanted him to become the chairman of the board, offered it to of the Fed. Offered it to him, and he passed on it for family reasons. And then next to him is Fernando Valdesola. If you're in the trucking business, or I saw Edward Gary's in the room, he owned his own trucking outfit. He recognized it immediate when we talked about Fernando and his family owning a company called PACCAR, a little company out of Mexico that is valued at over $60 billion. So why would all these extraordinarily accomplished individuals all be coming together on this? And the reason why, paraphrased out of their mouths, they have worked on enormous things, including Stephen Morris providing the books that Amazon first sold. He sold them on his licensing of the books for them to sell, along with raising capital for Amazon and help them in their process of becoming a trillion-dollar company. And so Stephen has that type of contact capital, including the King of Saudi Arabia, who he's worked with for decades. They're friends. They've made a lot of money together. And he is actually committed to fund both the Bucharest Airport, which is estimated to be a $2.5 billion to $3 billion project. And the King of Saudi Arabia has already earmarked over $250 million for that project. And then there's other things, and I'm not going to say anything else. All I'm going to say is read between the lines. In a little bit, we're going to play a little video from Micah Thaird, who is the founder and CEO of Bellator, along with being a principal partner in Miracle. We'll hear from him in just a little bit. So that's why they're here, because what they've said coming out of their own mouth is that they believe that this could be the biggest thing they've ever worked on. And they have extraordinarily successful backgrounds. So that being said, if you take that at face value and say, okay, I believe Ed, I know him, or maybe you don't know me, but I sound like somebody you could trust. What I'm saying is, this is what they said. I happen to concur with them. I agree. I think this could be, for me, definitely, this is the biggest thing I've ever done. I'm a retired New York City firefighter. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I've owned my own video production business. I was partners with mom, dad, and my sister in a restaurant, a catering hall. I have an extensive background in direct sales network marketing, and this is the best I've ever seen. Matter of fact, after 36 years of involvement in direct sales network marketing, last year, my first year in Bellator launched in December of 2024, and we celebrated, just this past December, our 1-year anniversary. And in my first year here, I made more money than I've ever made in anything. I'm just going to put that out there. No guarantees. It could all disappear tomorrow. It just happens to be the best thing for my wife and I that we've done. And I think we're just getting started. The Lord has provided for us very well, and I believe that He will meet our needs as we go ahead in our lives. So that being said, guys, we have something here that's incredible. Mediterra that is going public on the Nasdaq, on the lower board on the OTC, is the parent company, the holding company of all the miracle companies. There's over 20 different miracle companies. These are just some of them. And recently, just about 2 weeks ago, Miracle Pay, that we're going to look at a little bit more, just went global. And this was an AI visibility comparison done by Gemini, where it shows crypto.com and Binance and BitPay and Coinbase. Those are recognizable names to anybody who is familiar with crypto. And we were recognized just after opening up at Miracle Pay to be up there in that category. And that's where we believe we'll be. So one of the reasons why is we have our own chain. And when we look at chains, we're gonna take a quick peek at the chains after this video. But let's watch a little 1.5 minute video that's going to talk about Miracle Chain and all the projects that we have, all the companies we have, all the Miracle Pay companies, everything that we have is on the Miracle Chain. And we have gaming systems on the Miracle Chain. The Bucharest Airport will be on the chain. Potentially something in the oil industry will be on the chain, and everything that gets tokenized by Miracle will be on the Miracle Chain. And you have the opportunity to participate in that if you wish. So let's take a look how and why.
Welcome to the future of business. Miracle Chain, where blockchain meets automation and AI transforms how companies grow. Imagine onboarding customers with a tap, paying teams worldwide in seconds, and launching token ecosystems without writing a single line of code. With Iterato, your sales force becomes unstoppable. AI handles the follow-up, while gamification drives viral growth. Need to launch your own token? Miracle Launchpad and DEX give you everything: pre-sales, vesting, swaps, and full control. The Miracle Wallet simplifies finance. No seed phrases, just seamless access to crypto. Commissions and payments, secure, compliant, and easy to white label. And at the core, Miracle Chain. A private layer 2, built for scale, compliance, and automated global payouts. Whether you're selling online or in-store, Miracle Pay bridges fiat and crypto so you can do business anytime, anywhere. Miracle Chain. Powering the digital economy, one smart system at a time.
You see there Mirex. Mirex is the token that runs the Miracle Chain, powers the Miracle Chain. And there are nodes called the Guardian nodes. And these are things that you have access to. You're going to hear a little message from Micah in a couple of minutes here. I want you to pay close attention to that. Remember the Guardian nodes and the Mirex tokens because they've already gone up in value. In fact, I didn't realize this, Robert, but when we were out in July of last year, we were out in Cyprus and we were there for the introduction to Mirex and the Guardian nodes. And those of us who were there and in the immediate days and weeks to follow, we were able to purchase Mirex tokens for 25 cents a piece. They are now $1.25 a piece. So timing is everything. And you're looking at this at the perfect time because we're just getting started. But it's all about tokenization of real world assets. And if you own these real world assets, something that you could buy one time, hold on to forever, and actually sell them, they're saleable, they're transferable, they're inheritable, and they will produce on a daily basis a passive residual income for you. So unlike real estate, and I love real estate, but unlike real estate where you have so many expenses, you have management fees, you have all the headaches, all the insurances, everything that goes along with it. When you buy a real world asset known as a node, you don't have any of those things. There's no monthly hosting fees. You buy it one time and then you get paid day after day after day indefinitely forever. And as you could see, in 2026, there's a strategic target that includes the tokenization of oil and global alliances. So we're getting ready to see something spectacular, and we have something called Project X. Again, Mike is going to make mention of this. So let's watch a little video on what Project X is that you also could be a part of.
We hear it all the time. The investment world is complicated. Stocks are confusing. Commodities are complex. And the Forex market? It's a maze. It's time to end the chaos. Introducing Project X. Let's look closer at the ultimate gateway bridging Wall Street and Web 3. Project X isn't just a product, it's your key to the future. At its core lies the power of Wall Street capital asset strategies. Here is the huge news. A $12 billion deal has already been signed. This unlocks approximately $25 million a year flowing directly back to Project X holders. But we are just getting started. A colossal $60 billion deal is already on the way. Once signed, this is projected to add another $125 million to the community pool. The potential here is limitless. Plus, the project is powered by Mediterra's robust real-world assets, RWA, with massive backing from the oil and energy sectors. The rewards? Project X holders enjoy a $2 daily payout. That means $730 a year, guaranteed. And don't forget, you earn a $250 direct commission on every single NFT sale you make. For the first 10 days only, prices are slashed. Single NFT, just $1,300, down from $1,600. Starter Pack, 3 NFTs, $3,600. Bonus Pack, buy 5, get 1 free for $6,000. Whale Pack, buy 25, get 7 free for $30,000. Secure your financial future today with Project X. Buy now at BellatorLife.com.
Bellator Life. To your legacy.
Okay, so hopefully you got a little bit excited there. We do have Project X NFTs available. These are NFT nodes that there's only 20,000 of them, and you get to share in all the tokenization of the projects that we had talked about getting tokenized and a lot of potential future projects. We're going to hear more about that later. That price of $1,300 will not be here long. So if you got a little FOMO on this one, I think it's well warranted. But find out, get back to the person, the people you're talking to, and make an intelligent decision. That is within your own position. You speak to the people you need to speak to, family members, financial advisors. We are not that. I'm just a retired firefighter that is an entrepreneur, and I'm excited about what we're doing here. But we're going to show you another video, because what we've encountered throughout the years is that we talk about $1,300 and $5,000 and these thousands of dollars, and for some of us here in the United States, that's within our realm. But there are people who are not in a position where that is accessible, especially the people who can't even open up a bank account because they're not bankable. And we're talking in one regard to third world countries. And so a system was created for people to get started with us that can be affordable to just about anybody. in the world that wants to participate. Which, by the way, to become a member of Bellator is free. You get your own website, you get your own referral link. Then, when you want to purchase some assets that can make you some money, there's a entry level that we call the farming system. It's like Major League Baseball, right? You have Major League Baseball, and then you have the farm system. And there's various levels of the farm system that you could come in, but when you get good enough, you could go on and play in the big leagues. It's similar here. We have a farm system for people to get started in if they so choose. So let's take a look at a video that features that.
Welcome to Bellator Life, where every step you take helps build a smarter, stronger financial future. And for those just getting started, we've made it simple with the Bellator Farm Node, your affordable entry point into the world of real crypto rewards and long-term business growth. For just $99, you activate a farm node that earns daily passive rewards in PNIC, the core transaction token of the Miracle ecosystem. Each farm node pays 1/14 of what a full Bellator node earns, meaning you start earning from day one while building toward your full Bellator business. When you share the opportunity, you earn just like the pros, with the same $25 direct commission per farm node sold. And from each sale, 25% of your commission, that's $8.25, goes automatically into your Bellator Life Savings wallet, helping you secure your future full node upgrade. Plus, you earn binary bonuses up to $1.98 per farm node, and a powerful $10 binary payout on every Miracle Pay CPU node sold through your network. The farm node was designed for global growth, simple, accessible, and scalable. It's your bridge from a $99 start to a full Bellator Life system, complete with crypto payments, nodes, and business expansion tools. Start farming today, grow your network, and watch your future take root with Bellator Life. Bellator! To your legacy!
So the farm nodes are $99 each, but we have a BOGO going right now, buy one, get one free. So you could actually get two for the price of one. If you buy three, you get three for free. So we have those two options right there. A farm node, buy one, get one free. And buy three, get three free. So guys, that's what we're doing. We're building the infrastructure of tomorrow today. We have an incredible opportunity. I'm just gonna read these things. If you're looking at this for the first time, just look at number one, CPU nodes. They pay a passive residual income every single day. That's really the main thing that we talk about. If you want to get involved on the building of a team and overriding, we have direct commissions, binary bonuses, rank advancement bonuses. We have a 15-level unilevel. We have matching bonuses. We have global bonuses. And with that being said, I'm going to bring this portion to a close. And don't go away if you want to stay here for the training. If you're here for the first time and just want to be a fly on the wall and see what we do and how we do it, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, thank you for attending. Get back with the person who invited you here and just give them your honest. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. Maybe you just want to buy a node or two or 5 or 10 or whatever, or you want to participate in the marketing of it. Also, come in where you fit in. That's what I always like to say. Come in where you fit in. We have a freemium position here. You can become a member of Bellator for free. You get a website for free. You could refer for free, and you can make money for free. You don't have to spend money if you don't want to spend money. I would suggest you experiment. Just come in, plug into what we do, and I think over time you'll probably get excited and enthused like a lot of us have, and make some money in the process. So with that being said, always, always, always remember that the best is yet to come. To God be the glory. We're going to stop the recording now. Stop the share. And there's a recording. Stop that.